Dude, you're so ahead of your time. Meaning, how old are you?
44.
Oh, you dick.
I know.
Praise God. So by the time you're 50, that's 6 years. I could do that math. That's 6 years from now, right?
It's impressive.
Right.
Just the speed at which you did it. It's a rudimentary equation, but you got there so fast.
I wasted no time.
Yeah.
So, point made.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to guess, I want to say guess, that if the right people came around you, one or two kind of friends that you trusted that were producers, that knew how to produce, like this John, I want to kill him. Every day I want to kill him. But
Really?
he's great at what he does.
He doesn't look like it, but yeah, I can see that.
I needed that. Thank you.
I'll do it right here.
I needed that. So, that said, my goal, I digress. My goal in my third part of my existence is to now step into writer, producer, director. It's starting with one bad movie. This is just going to be a vehicle to make money in the future and like fun stuff. And this is going to be big.
Yeah.
It's kind of already, it's not Russo brothers, but it's creeping. So that said, I'm just going to do now, and people don't believe me when I say this. John is my manager. He's really my producing partner. But if somebody called me and said, hey, we want you to be the Joker in the next Batman movie, we'll pay you X.
I could see that.
I'd say no.
Okay.
Because I've do the next cool big thing in the system, because that's how the system works. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I think what I'd like to do is do stuff that I write and star in and somebody else directs. And that's what I wanted to do since I was sort of a kid.
So I'm going to pray for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to pray God gives you everything you need to do that.
Well, as a nihilist, I want to tell you, I don't care. But thank you.
You're quite welcome.
But I appreciate you saying that. I mean, I think there should come a time in every like performer, entertainer's life where they sort of say, I'm going to take this kind of and do it, not myself, but I'm going to take more charge of it. I'm going to be a bigger part of it. I'm going to be a creative force within it on multiple levels. So everything you're saying, I think, is what a lot of people should aspire to. Some people don't. Some people, like you got W.C. Fields over there. There you go.
My little chicken ding.
I know, it's the best. He's really my favorite, I think, and the Marx Brothers. But you know, some people want to just kind of wait for the phone to ring, or what they're good at is auditioning. And then when they get a part, then they're good at going on set, doing their part, and leaving. But Jason Bateman said something really interesting. He's so funny.
Him. He's so funny.
He's a great guy too.
I grew up with him. Meaning watching him on TV.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And so he was on set at Office Christmas Party, and I was like, we were just talking, and then it kind of came to light that he was doing the movie and he was excited about it. But what he was really wanting to do was this show that he was directing and starring in. And I said, did you write it? And he goes, no. Because he doesn't consider himself a writer. He's like, no. And he said, but that's really what I want to do, but I'm going to have to be in Atlanta for a long time. So I'm going to do this movie, and it's going to, it's all pieces on the chessboard for him. And so I thought that was really cool. And I said, so, but you don't like doing this movie? Not like, what's your problem, man? But just like, I'm wondering. And he goes, no, I think I just am sort of tired of acting. I thought that was interesting. I said, why? You're so good at it. He goes, look at what it is. You sit around all day. Then they tell you where to stand, what to say, and then tell you go back to your trailer or go sit down again. And he's like, if you're a director, you're so much more involved. You're constantly doing something. So I think it spoke to also just his personality, that he wants to have more
multitask.
things.
Yeah, and he just prefers directing.
Yeah, and it's for him. From my perspective, I've never been directed by him, but it's not like I want to be in charge. It's more like, this is a way that I can contribute to and make something where I have a hand in everything. So kind of exactly what you said. And the show was Ozark.
Oh yes, you were on that.
No, but
Oh.
he was. I would love to have been. He was putting all of that together to shoot in Atlanta, and I kind of was like, "What is it about?" And
Gnarly.
it was interesting. He kind of didn't really. It was like, it's about like kind of. I forget how he put it, but it was like, money laundering and stuff or something. And I was like, okay, weird. Why is it called Ozark? But that's a great show. And I think that is interesting that but he had been acting forever. Like you said, you grew up with him. We all have seen him in, the movies and television. So he'd been doing it decades and decades. So I think it makes sense for him to want to move into the directing thing. I don't want to direct. I don't think that's particularly interesting. I could do it. And people have said to me, hey,
Later.
why don't you
Do it
direct?
later. Do it in 15 years.
And so, but I like writing something that I'm in and then having someone else behind the camera, because then I can go back around to Video Village and say, what's the deal? But I want to jump back to the Robin Williams thing, because I actually started as an improviser. So I did stand up right out of college.
Right.
But I was an improviser and a sketch comedian in high school and then in college. So I think sometimes I think that I'm less of an actor and more of an improviser who can memorize lines. But almost everything that people quote from me is improvised. You have some great writers like the guys from Deadpool, where you can't out improvise their lines.
Sure you can.
But, well, you could. With those pants? Yeah, exactly. Oh, hello, hips.
See my yellow in your socks and see?
Yeah.
It's all coming together, Tej.
It's come together.
Can I call you Tej now?
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Okay.
My wife won't do it.
So
She calls me a
verisimilitude.
Yeah.
When I was an actor at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, one of the teachers there said to me, and you must remember the da-da-da-da-da, and hold your sword, and, ya-da-da-da-da-da. And the heightened level of disbelief, verisimilitude, the heightened level of disbelief, verisimilitude. I never forgot it when I heard it, because I'm from Massapequa, right? Wow, that was like some gnarly, that wasn't, keggers and, naughtiness on the weekend. That was some fancy stuff.
Program.
Yeah. So I never forgot verisimilitude. So verisimilitude is like when you're watching the movie and there's that fourth wall and you're in it, right? And then somebody like makes a noise and you're shh.
Yeah.
The verisimilitude is that ability to believe in a reality that you're involved in that moment.
Mm-hmm. Even though it's not real.
Even though it's not real. Woo, you're getting it.
I was going to grab his little finger when he went like that.
So, dude, I want to do a show with you in the future. You know what it's called?
What?
Verisimilitudes.
Oh, that's really funny.
Guilty pleasures misunderstood. It's so bad it's good.